Earlier in the day, Trump had said he is ready to impose the second phase of sanctions against Russia. "Yeah, I am," Trump said outside the White House in response to a question if he was prepared to impose additional sanctions on Russia. U.S. President Donald Trump on Monday expressed strong resentment over the Russia-Ukraine war and said he is not happy about the whole situation, as it is such a horrible waste of humanity. Claiming that he has settled 7 wars, he said he is not happy with anything that has to do with that war. "I am not happy about the whole situation. It's such a horrible waste of humanity. I believe we're going to get it settled. I have settled 7 wars. I am not happy with anything that having to do with that war," Trump said. Earlier in the day, Trump had said he is ready to impose the second phase of sanctions against Russia. "Yeah, I am," Trump said outside the White House in response to a question if he was prepared to impose additional sanctions on Russia. Trump's comment came shortly after U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said that the Russian economy will collapse if Washington and the European Union impose more secondary sanctions on countries that buy crude oil from Moscow. Bessent, in an interview with NBC News, said that President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance had a very productive call with President of the European Commission Ursula von der Leyen, who followed up with a call with him on Friday, and they discussed what the U.S. and European Union (EU) could do to put more pressure on Russia. The Trump administration has imposed an additional 25% tariff on India for its purchases of Russian oil on top of the 25% reciprocal tariffs announced earlier, bringing the total duties imposed on New Delhi to 50%, with effect from August 27. Last week, Trump said he put secondary sanctions on India for its purchases of Russian oil, the largest purchaser outside of China, and indicated that he hasn't done Phase 2 or Phase 3 yet. Several of the Trump administration's officials, including Bessent and trade advisor Peter Navarro, have said that India's purchases of Russian oil are financing the Russian war effort in Ukraine. India has called the tariffs imposed by the U.S. unjustified and unreasonable. Defending its purchase of Russian crude oil, India has been maintaining that its energy procurement is driven by national interest and market dynamics. With inputs from agencies also read Trump says U.S. will impose additional sanctions on Russia in response to ongoing conflict.